Rockets defeated the Jazz 4 consecutive times during the regular season.
Now, without Rubio, we all know that there's a lot of pressure on Ingles and Mitchell to handle the basketball. Now, can they handle and score against this excellent defensive team?
Playing defense here against Harden. O'Neal did a great job in that series against OKC's Paul George. Especially in that closeout game. Tucker got it. PJ Tucker for 3. Went 31-10. At one point, the Utah Jazz were 19-28, 9 games below 500, but Rudy Gobert got healthy and they really started to get things together. Chris Paul has had a phenomenal year, meanwhile, for the Rockets. An 8-0 run for the Rockets now.
Well, that's great. I mean, you know, wait, what was that? Yeah, you know, you shake your head. That's an incredible stat.
Yeah, that is nearly unbeatable. Here's Jay Crowder from the corner. He has had some big moments for the Jazz here in the postseason. He provides some shooting and some great toughness defensively.
I do not know who you are going to put in his class that you say can challenge him. And there are only 449 other players.
Wow, what about that nice move by Mitchell over James Harden? 2-point lead for the Houston Rockets just underway. Chris Paul snakes around that Capella screen and took the rookie to school that time, Hubie. He rang the bell.
No, come on. He's done that all his career.
O'Neal out top. Goes around the world, and Tucker got a piece of that shot. Capella out to Paul. Rockets on the run. Ariza for 3. Got it. And that's how they do it, Hubie.
Yeah.
League leaders in assists men as well. Here's out of the timeout, Utah basketball. Alec Burks in the game. A big-time contributor in that Game 6 victory, missing his first shot. And Capella on the run out.
Now this is the young man that makes this team go. He found it.
Capella coming off a very impressive playoff career high 26 in that closeout win against Minnesota. Donovan Mitchell taking out his do-it-yourself kit. Wow.
Now, through this entire season, and when you throw in Capella in the mix, it's really a very tough 3 guys.
Harden backs out Donovan Mitchell. That step-back 3 is pure. Harden off to a great start. He's got 10 already. Gordon. The Rockets back out on the run. And we got a little mismatch situation here. Gobert against Harden. 12 on the shot clock. The defensive player of the year against the best one-on-one player in the league.
There it goes.
Harden got by him and scored it.
And he makes it look so easy.
That's franchise record this year for three-pointers made. Made over 200 of them. They go inside the Favors. 9 on the shot clock. Alec Burke drives it in. And Nene with another block at the defensive end.
Yeah, Nene, he's been very active. He's had a very solid year for them, backing up Capella. They're in this series here. They have not been able to handle that center position.
What a dime by Chris Paul. Nene missed the left-handed layup, though. Here come the Jazz.
They got to get something here. 4 on 3.
Yeah, they got numbers.
There you go.
Boy, Jay Crowder with a cakewalk to the bucket. Houston Rockets had the #2 offense in the NBA this year, only behind Golden State. Chris Paul backs it out in the mismatch against Favors and stares him down on the 3.
Now, look, Chris Paul during the season.
The defender, Chris Paul, with 9. 23 seconds to go here in the first quarter. The Rockets leading 31-19. Ingles for Favors, and
how about that
at
one?
the other end for the guy out of Georgia Tech.
Yeah, that was nice. But remember now, when they went down 4-0, Houston won all 4 games by 11 and 11 and 21 and then back again. So every game was a loss by double-figure points.
Mute, his first field goal is good. Doesn't look rusty at all.
Any second chance opportunity.
Just like what happened on that previous possession. Here's Paul has a mismatch on Derek Favors, 10 on the clock. The sidestep 3, Chris Paul shooting the ball extremely well. He and Harden both now with 12 points apiece. Arguably the most prolific isolation team in the league. This time it's Mute blocked nicely by Favors.
This is it. You have to create the passing lane.
Gobert setting a screen for Ingles. Capella switches on to him. A tough shot made by Joe Ingles, the young man that Started as a pro in Australia, played in Europe and Spain. Found a home now with the Utah Jazz after being cut in 2014 by Doc Rivers and the Los Angeles Clippers. League in Los Angeles, and played a lot of pickup ball in that league, and the chemistry started early. Hope it'll come to fruition with a championship. Ingles with a nice finger roll for the layup.
You see, at the passing lane, he's got to come alive here now because they need him. They need the production.
Harden lies it up.
Nice.
And Capella on the other end of the alley-oop. Gobert said that it was interesting to watch Capella grow up as a youngster in France.
Nice.
See his development, and he dunked it over him right there. Now Harden gonna stare down Derek Favors with 8 on the shot clock. Little ISO ball. The step back three is on the way. Seen it a million times. This is Harden's house. He's got 20. Element to what he's doing. That's why it's working, right?
Well, the old jab steps are usually done without a dribble, but then you go. But he does it off of the dribble as he steps out, like he's going right at you.
Chris Paul, Tucker, corner three, got it! And the Rockets have erupted here in the first half.
Even played who have been carrying this team and doing a good job, and that is Green and Joe Johnson.
Yeah, Daryl Morey has done an outstanding job putting this roster together. Tucker, same spot, same result. We've got liftoff. An 11-0 run for Houston. Transcendent performance in Game 7. Folks, all you got to look at his numbers in closeout Game 7s. He is phenomenal. Mitchell up high.
There it is.
And there's that left-handed finish, Hubie, you talk about. That quick start in the first quarter.
Well, we know that he can do it. He could come in and help you out on the 3-ball in the paint, mid-range game.
Ariza from downtown, and that's the 11th three already for the Rockets.
Now this is like a slow dance out here.
James Harden choosing the music.
He caught him under.
He's got that type of afternoon, Hubie.
Oh,
he took a little bump, too, it seemed like.
You have to regroup, like Quinn Snyder said, talking to Lisa, and then just play and play hard and improve on the game, and then just try to cut it down little by little.
Nice lob pass by Ingles for Favors on the alley-oop. Whips it cross court for Tucker. What a pass that was.
Sure was.
Tucker left it short. Here comes the Jazz, a 2-on-1. Mitchell calls for the lob, and he slams it home emphatically.
Beautiful pass by Crowder. Yeah,
under 5 minutes to go in the third.
They run that nice down screen early in the clock to get Gordon on those curls from the right side or left side.
There's the step back three.
There it is.
And he has been money with it all Sunday afternoon.
On the fast break.
Yeah, Terry Rozier picking up some of the slack yesterday with a clutch performance in that Game 7 win by the Celtics.
Oh,
Mitchell
nice.
Gave him a little Euro step for the bucket. He's got 19 now.
And then also work on it, and then look at where you made all of your offensive and defensive mistakes. And then you want to improve as you keep moving from game to game.
And an and one at the other end by Alec Burks. 6 to go in the quarter. Chris Paul on Favors. 3 to go. 3-ball coming and landing with .1 to go. On jumper. Donovan Mitchell with 19 points in the game. Crowder,
there you go.
One of 3 Jazz players in double figures. Crowder was 16.
With good defensive guys, also some good three-point shooters. But now he's rewarding the group that came off on the bench. He's rewarding them with minutes.
Wow,
Neto.
So. Neto with an acrobatic finish. And in a blink, it's down to 13 points.
That's a tough.
Gobert on the follow on the offensive glass. That is his first field goal, Hubie.
That's okay. He got it now, and there's still 8 minutes to go. Now the big thing is can Mitchell continue to beat these people off the dribble?
James Harden caught Donovan Mitchell with his hand down.
He's quick, and he's a tough kid. Tough defensive kid.
He's in tough here, guarding perhaps the MVP of the NBA this year, Harden. Trying to rock him to sleep here.
Oh, no, he played. Oh, there it is.
Harden left it short, but got it back. Just when you think you get that initial stop, Hubie, he scores it. Harden, his Rockets time?
Well, Olajuwon, not only an incredible scorer and a shot blocker and a rebounder, but every year it was either he or David Robinson as the defensive center of the year.
Harden gets into the paint. In crowded territory, he turns it over. And Gordon makes the steal at the other end. Why not, says Harden. And another three. And that's the sixth 40-point playoff game of his career.
Offensively, getting higher percentage shots for your guys in the first couple of quarters.
O'Neal cross-court to Crowder. One guy you can't point the finger at and blame today is that guy. Jay Crowder has 21 after that three ball. Hubie, we had
Silva and Bellinelli off the bench, and then naturally Riddick. So they're getting it from the young players, but also the three older guys are big when the pressure is on when you need a field goal.
Certainly. And the hometown favorite, Gerald Green, checks in, and folks, he doesn't need a sweat to get his jacks up. This one is pretty much cooked, glazed, and sliced. Hьюстон Roketts going to take game one and move up 1-0 by virtue of a 110-96 victory. Houston now 5-1 in the playoffs, led by James Harden's 41 points. The Dream appreciative on the sidelines as Chris Paul chipped in.